It's week 2 of the 2024 season, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises.
Right to the air, it's Fields. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Fields from the gun on third down. This one is caught by Robinson. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Giants first down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, two-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time young breakout rookie tight end.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Play action now for Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Fields. Open man, that's Slayton. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that third down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, it's Fields. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Keon Colden, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. Fields now. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this, with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They face 2nd down and 7. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Giants offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. A gain of 11 there and a 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw is Fields. I fumbled the football. The Commanders come up with it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Commanders' offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Commanders first down. Dotson, the man in motion. They'll run it here with Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
At the Giants' 20-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll throw with Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Fields to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now, Daniels. This one is caught by Dotson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 26.
Now Daniels. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for the Commanders. First down. First and 10 at the 32.
On the option, here's Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on
Here's 2nd and 2.
and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Taken down back at the
Here's a
39.
third down and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's taken in by Dotson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Daniels. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. To throw is Daniels. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
A little bit of a snowball effect going on. Things seem to be unraveling just a little bit here offensively. It was the miscommunication that led to the incomplete pass on the first play. Now it's a sack on 2nd down, and they find themselves going the wrong direction.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. Now, screen set up for Irving.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Commanders will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. There's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Commanders offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On target, got it to McClure. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
And he'll be taken down. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Throwing again. Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. Daniels gonna throw again. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 6-3 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's to Robinson. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. 2nd down. It's Fields. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window. to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Tua Tagovailoa, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, this is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Deonte Banks comes up to make the play. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. A first down throw for Fields. Over the middle, that's the tight end Bowers. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to tuck it and go. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Next to score, Giants 10, Commanders 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to take over possession of the football. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. Two good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. Oh, he coughs up the football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Giants offense and receiver Darius Slayton get to go to work again. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he will take it in himself. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll put Everett in motion here. On first down, right back to Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air again is Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Commanders are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
This one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. He has Hyatt complete. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Robinson. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Washington first down.
Throwing is Daniels. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. On play action, Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. To return, it's Shaheed. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Shaheed in motion. They'll stick to the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 44-yard line.
Now Daniels. He's got his big target, Everett. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the...
To the goal line and in. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Washington. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Washington will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as two-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack. Play action now for Fields. A short one there to Bellinger. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Fields. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run here. Whoa. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll run. Hey, that ought to be enough. Yeah, he's got the 1st down. Up to the 25-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early.
Still first down.
So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. To throw is Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is 2nd down and 5. Throwing now, Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Dotson. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Daniels. And this will be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Open man, left side, he's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Here's 1st down. Here's Irving. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. This is 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a road win here for the Giants. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.